Today we are going to learn about Cramer's rule. Cramer's rule helps us solve systems of equations. So let's say we have this system here. Here's what we do. First we find the determinant. So we're going to find the determinant of just the coefficient matrix. So that's just 4, 3, negative 2, negative 5. So that will be 4 times negative 5 minus negative 2 times 3, which is negative 20 plus 6, or negative 14. Then we're going to find a determinant that we're going to call dx. Now dx, we're going to look at this and leave the coefficients of y where they are, but then we're going to replace the coefficients of x with the constants, with 10 and 11. So now we multiply 10 times negative 5 minus negative 2 times 11. That's an equal sign. So we've got negative 50 plus 22 is negative 28. Okay, next we find dy. So dy, we leave the coefficients of x where they are, so we'll have a 4 and a 3. And instead of the coefficients of y, we put that 10 and 11. So we've got 4 times 11 minus 10 times 3 is 44 minus 30, which is 14. Okay. Last step. In order to find x, we divide dx by d. So that's going to be negative 28 over negative 14, which is 2. And to find y, we divide dy by d. We get 14 over negative 14, which is negative 1. So the solution is 2, negative 1. And remember to make sure you check. X is 2, y is negative 1. So we're going to get 8 plus 2, which is 10. And then we'll get 6 plus 5, which is 11. Do one more example. Let's have x minus 2y equals 1 and 2x minus 3y equals negative 2. First we find d, which is just 1, 2, negative 2, negative 3. So we get negative 3 plus 4, which is 1. dx, we leave the y's where they are, negative 2, negative 3, but we put the constants 1 and negative 2 where the x's were. So that's negative 3 minus 4, which is negative 7. And dy, we leave the coefficients of x, we put the constants. We get negative 2 minus 2, which is negative 4. Now x will be dx over d, which is negative 7 over 1, or just negative 7, and y is dy over d, which is negative 4 over 1, and that's negative 4. So the solution is negative 7, negative 4. So we check x is negative 7, y is negative 4. We're going to have negative 7 plus 8, which is 1, and negative 14 plus 12, which is equal to negative 2. And here is our summary. In order to solve a system using Cramer's rule, you have to find 3 determinants. One which would just be the coefficients of x and y. The other would be the constants with the coefficients of y, and then the coefficients of x with the constants. And in order to calculate x, we divide dx by d, and to find y, we divide dy also by d. We do have this condition here that d cannot be equal to 0 because we cannot divide by 0.